Hey everyone, it's Ashley with your Girl for All Seasonings here with another video talking about the products that I'm using for my sister's album that I'm loosely calling From Miss to Mrs. It documents everything that happened between my sister's engagement and her wedding. In the last video, I talked about the products I'm going to be using, primarily focusing on the Simple Stories Say Cheese 2 collection that I'm going to use to document our bachelorette trip to Disneyland. The rest of the album is going to feature her bridal shower, like I said, her engagement, and also a lot of the process that it took getting their wedding venue ready to host a big event. They got married in on a working farm in a 100-year-old barn, so that took some work getting cleaned up. To document the rest of those stories, I wanted to use colors that kind of went with her wedding, and they use kind of peacock colors, so jewel tones that are blues, greens, purples, that kind of stuff. And I couldn't really find anything on the market right now that matched those colors specifically how I wanted them to. And last week, I'm recording this mid-July, so last week on the Victoria Marie Facebook group, there was a challenge to create your own kit using this recipe and kind of a mood board, which had teals and pinks and some fun stuff. But this is the recipe: 5 papers, 4 embellishments, 3 wood veneer, 2 title alphas, 1 smaller alpha, and 1 other item. And so I just wanted to go through and show you the kit I put together from my stash that I'm going to be using to fill in the gaps for documenting my sister's bridal shower and everything that I talked about before. So here we go. Okay, so here are the 5 papers I'm going to be using for my kit challenge. The first is a piece of cardstock that I kind of made myself using different color acrylics. I had made this a long time ago, and I figured it would be great to use cut up for the pocket page style album. Next up is going to be 3 papers that are really old from Kay and Company, and these are all from the Jubilee line, which is super duper old. First is Jubilee Pink and Teal Collage. Second is Jubilee Bright Flowers. And third is Jubilee Teal Florals and Butterfly. And these all kind of have the blue and pink tones from the mood board. And also there's a lot of flourishy things that kind of remind me of peacock feathers. Again, kind of just pulling in colors and kind of design elements that match with my sister's wedding. Lastly is this kind of pinwheel paper. It has more pinks and teals, and also greens and browns and purples, which were all part of my sister's kind of colors. Also with the paper, the challenge was to grab a couple cardstocks to kind of fill in the holes for making. Most people are probably going to be making scrapbook pages, like traditional 12 by 12 layouts. I am not, obviously. I'm working in that 6 by 8 Simple Stories binder. But here's a beautiful blue. It's just flat. There's no texture to it. Again, these are all pulled from my stash, and a lot of my stash was built off of my mother-in-law's studio leftovers, and so a lot of the stuff is unbranded unless it was printed on the back. I also have this teal, which is a metallic-y teal, and this is definitely a basil paper. And you can see from the texture. I know that just from my many years of working at Michael's. Last but not least, I also am including this Handley overlay screen print peacock feathers. Obvious. It's pretty clear why I'm using that. But again, just stuff from my stash. Next up, the challenge says to use 4 embellishments. I will say I'm kind of cheating with my embellishments, but you'll see in a second why I say that. First up, I'm going to be using silver and gold stars, and I kind of lumped this together as one embellishment. That's where I say I'm kind of cheating. But I also pulled from my stash this little set of labels and banners. They're weekday themed, and so I know I probably won't use all of them as they're intended, but I kind of grabbed them because my sister's first name starts with an M, so I kind of like, maybe using that, and then maybe incorporate this with some of the other stuff that we did in preparation. But I know I won't use all of these, and so that's kind of where I figured I'll get away with using two of that. Also in my embellishments is this set of jewels. They're flat back jewels, which I got in the jewelry section of a craft store, and there's black and silver in there. Next up is a pack of Martha Stewart Avery labels, and lastly this pack, really old pack of Life's Journey from K & Company black labels. They're kind of textured. So that's my embellishments. So part of this challenge is to make your kit from your stash, and they said to use 3 embellishment wood veneer pieces. For some reason, I don't have any wood veneer. I don't use it very often. The only time I think I've had wood veneer in my stash has been one little embellishment piece that came from an old Studio Calico kit. And so I have no wood veneer whatsoever in my stash. So instead of wood veneer, I'm going to be using 3 wood-mounted stamps. These 2 are really old, from my mother-in-law's stash. One's a little heart trim, and it says it's from Printworks. Next is this scattered messy polka dot with no, no real branding on it. And then lastly is this magic stamp, and this is from the Elise Joy shop. She doesn't carry stamps anymore, but you can get her all of her stamps as a digital file, and I will link to that below. Next up was 2 large alphas for titles. The 2 that I picked is this black chipboard set from Heidi Swap and this set of alphas from Studio Calico. They're not huge, but because I am working with a pocket page style album, I figured that they would work well. And these come in gray, a mint color, a darker green, kind of a limey lemon color, and then this pinkish red. Next up is a small alpha to fill in the blanks. I'm, again, kind of cheating. I'm going with 2 here. These are from Basic Gray, and I'm really sad that I haven't been able to find more of these, because these are by far my absolute favorite alphas. But I'm using them up, and so Basic Gray Tiny Alphas in gray and black. Okay, so lastly on that list was one other item of your choosing, and for the life of me I cannot seem to find it. What I had chosen, I was going to add in the Becky Higgins Project Life kind of themed card kits. It's either Be Bright or Be Brave. I can't remember the exact title, and I can't seem to find them right now. But that's going to be my one additional item. So that is a quick look at the small kit that I put together for documenting the rest of my sister's album. Again, Simple Stories 6x8 snap binder is what the base of my album is going to be. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Like I said in my last video, I can't promise that I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos, but at least this project will have some videos for it. And I may continue with some more projects that are coming up in the future. I haven't been doing a lot of day-to-day scrapbooking since our little one was born, but I'm slowly getting back into the swing of it. As always, if you'd like to see more, please check out my blog that's linked below. You could always give this video a thumbs up or click subscribe, and thanks for watching.